Like it's hard not to be there with her.
Laura Saimoto has not held or hugged her mother since March, when COVID-19 restrictions came into place at the 87-year-old's long-term care home in Vancouver. Her mother's recent birthday and holidays have been especially difficult on the family.
For like Thanksgiving and, it's just not hard to celebrate in person, but of course, we don't want to put any of the residents at risk.
The Saimoto family is among thousands in this province forced to connect virtually with elderly loved ones in care during this pandemic.
I would say the loss of stimulation and kind of exercise has effects like slowed her down.
And a new report warns the lack of family visits at these facilities is harming the health of residents.
There are literally thousands of residents in this province who went from seeing their loved one almost daily to seeing no one for 4 months.
The BC Seniors Advocate survey was released Tuesday after conversations with 13,000 residents and family members. It shows an increase in the use of antipsychotic medication during the pandemic and more cases of weight loss, poor mood, and signs of depression. It also found most residents of care homes would rather catch COVID-19 than be alone.
What are we keeping them safe for if it's not to spend the precious time they have left with the ones they've loved?
Among recommendations, the report calls for restrictions to be revised to allow for more visitors.
For the last 4 months, many of these visits are 30 minutes, once a week, often outside, sometimes between plexiglass, and usually with someone watching.
Saimoto says her mother's wisdom throughout the years is helping the family get through this challenging time.
She lived through the internment. So, she's been through a lot of hardship. And the one thing we've learned from her is that, no matter how hard it gets, you can pull through. You just have to be creative and resourceful and strong.
The report also points out that while 151 long-term care residents died of COVID-19 in BC, there's another 4,500 that died of other causes in the same time period. You can check out the full report on our website, citynews1130.com. In Vancouver, I'm Isabel Regam for City News.